Assalamualaikum, Akik SHS learners. Welcome to the second half of September last, Applied Economics. So by the way, I am your Ma'am Aya, your Applied Economics teacher. So this audiovisual contains the following. Class number 4, Introduction to Economics. Class number 5, Famous Economists and Their Contributions. Class number 6, Nature and Scope of Economics. So after watching this video, students will be able to explain the definition of economics, scarcity, choice, and opportunity cost, to identify some famous economists and their contributions in the economy, and to determine economics in social science and applied science, or to determine economics as social science and applied science. So without further ado, let's now discuss the last number 4, Introduction to Economics. So what is economics? Economics is a study involves the use of scarce resources to satisfy unlimited wants. So in short, economics is the study of the trade-offs and choices that we make given the fact of scarcity. When we say scarcity, given the fact na meron tayong limited resources. Okay? So again, economics is the study of how humans make choices under the conditions of scarcity. So these decisions can be made by individuals. Like for example, tayo consumers, bumibili sa market. Okay? Sa mga producers, we have consumers, producers, okay, individuals yan. And also the societies. Examples, we have families, businesses, organizations, and the likes. So in order to understand economics, it is important to master a set of key definitions and understand how they interconnect, okay? So this concept will be used many times throughout the course at the most basic level. So kailangan na-familiarize natin kung ano nga ba itong mga key definitions, okay? First, we have scarcity. Okay, so scarcity, it is a condition where there are insufficient resources to satisfy all the needs and wants of a population. So meaning, there are never enough resources to satisfy all human wants. Okay? Because given na sa atin or nature na natin ang pagiging maluho. Okay? So, kumbaga, unlimited yung wants natin. Gusto natin ito, gusto natin nun. Hindi tayo satisfied. So, hindi tayo masatisfied though na meron tayong limited resources lamang. So, the resources that we value are the following. We have the time, the money, the labor, tools, land, and raw materials. At lahat ng nabanggit, they all exist in limited supply. So, there are simply never enough resources to meet all our needs and desires. Okay? Kasi limited lang lahat ng mga resources natin. While unlimited naman yung mga wants natin. So, this condition is known as scarcity. Okay? Yun yung tinatawag natin na scarcity. Yung condition kung saan meron tayong limited resources sa ating mga unlimited wants. Next is yung tinatawag natin na choice. Okay? Choice is when we faced with limited resources, we have to make choices. Okay? We have to make choices when we face limited resources. Because of the presence of scarcity, we have to make a choice. Okay? There is a need for a man to make a decision in choosing how to maximize. Paano natin ina-maximize the use of the scarce resources to satisfy as many wants as possible. Okay? So, ito yung matalinong pagdidesisyon or making a choices, okay, to maximize the use of the scarce resources, no, para sa ating mga unlimited wants. Next term is yung tinatawag natin na opportunity cost. Okay? Opportunity cost refers to the value of the best foregone alternative. Alright? Or simply, para mas maintindihan natin, it is what we give up. Okay? Ito yung gini-give up natin when we choose one thing over another thing. So, definitely, for you to attain a thing, you have to give up something. So, yung gini-give up mo na yun yung tinatawag na opportunity cost. For example, a manager who quits his job in order to take up a master's degree gives up his salary as manager. So, ano yung give up niya? Yung salary niya as a manager. So, that is what you called as opportunity cost. And as an exchange, na-attain naman niya yung gusto niya, which is to take up a master's degree. Another example is we or kayo. You really like watching K-dramas or animes. So, meron din kayong mga LAS, okay? Or itong learning activity sheets. So, yung oras nyo sa learning activity sheets is ginamit nyo sa panonood ng anime or ng Korean novela. So, what you give up, yung time nyo to finish your LAS, okay? Pero, natin nyo naman yung gusto ng self nyo or yung wants nyo, which is to watch your favorite anime or favorite Korean drama. So, anything that you give up to, for you to choose or to attain something is what you call as opportunity cost. So, let's now proceed to the famous economists and their contributions. First economist, meron tayong Adam Smith. Adam Smith, ito siya. Okay. Adam Smith is known as the father of economics. Okay? He is known for creating the concept of GDP. GDP, ito yung gross domestic product. So, si Adam Smith ang nakapag-conceptualize nito. Next, we have Thomas Robert Malthus. Thomas is a British philosopher and economist noted for Malthusian growth model. So, Malthusian growth model is named after him. Okay, this model is an exponential formula used to project population growth. Next is David Ricardo. David Ricardo was a classical economist best known for his theory on wages and profit, the labor theory of value, and the theory of comparative advantage. Also, the theory of rents. We also have John Stuart Mill. Ayan siya. John, he is best known for his 1848 work, Principles of Political Economy, which became a leading economic textbook for decades after its publication. We also have Karl Marx. Okay, Karl Marx, among his well-known theories, is the theory of value to explain relative differences in market prices. So one of his contributions is his theory about value, okay, in market prices. We also have Alfred Marshall. He is known in introducing the concept of price elasticity of demand, which examines how price changes affect demand. So si Alfred Marshall, he contributed doon sa concept kung paano nakaka-affect ang presyo sa market doon sa demand, okay, sa demand ng market. We also have John Maynard Keynes. Okay, so his book, The General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money, published on 1936. So the book focused on determinants of national income in the short run when prices are relatively inflexible. And we also have Paul Samuelson. Okay, Paul Samuelson is known for the foundations of economic analysis in 1947. So he used mathematical methods beyond graphs, okay, to represent the theory, particularly as to maximizing behavioral relations of agents reaching equilibrium. So that's it. Sila yung mga economists natin that contributed to our economy now and then. Let's now proceed to the nature and scope of economics. So we have to analyze or to learn economic as a social science. So ano nga bang economic as a social science at ang economic as an applied science? So anong pinagkaiba? So economic as a social science, it is the studies how individuals make choices in allocating scarce resources to satisfy their unlimited wants. So social science, when we say social science, it deals with behavior, right? It deals with the behavior. So it is the study about the decision making and choices and how scarcity and competition lead people to behave, okay? So ano to, mag-aaksaya ba or maaaksaya ba ang individual or matipid ba sila sa paggamit ng limited resources? So yun ang pinag-aaralan natin sa economics as a social science. Ang economic naman as an applied science, economics as applied science, when we say applied science, it is applying existed scientific knowledge to develop practical applications. So we are applying existed scientific knowledge, okay? It's the application. So here, we also use economic theories wherein it explains the movement of goods and services in our market. So meron talagang movement ng goods and services kasi when you buy or purchase a product, to the market, then there is a movement of the goods, or the availing the rendered services ng market, then there is a movement of services. So we have to study the goods and services that moves inside the country, and that is under applied science. Economics is an applied science. We are going to apply economic theory and econometrics in scientific setting with a goal, okay? So dapat yung goal mo is to analyze potential outcomes. So in other words, economic is applied science. This will help the students to learn about relationship of a business and basic economic theories, and using of economic models to analyze potential outcomes. So in addition, one of the best or known model that we use in our economy is yung tinatawag natin na law of demand and supply. Soon we will tackle that law of demand and supply. So yun, that's the difference of economic as applied science and as social science. So hope you have learned. So if you have any questions, you can find me at That's it. Ciao.